Hi, we're ready to make our holiday skier nature craft. You are going to need a hot glue gun and some extra glue sticks. Please be careful, glue sticks get very hot. It's very easy to burn yourself, so if you are not an adult, please make sure you have the proper supervision. Here's what we need for our nature materials. We need a whole walnut. That's going to make the body of our skier. We need an acorn with its cap to make the hat and the head. You are going to need some chenille sticks to be the arms. Any color is fine for that. You're going to need some toothpicks. Those are going to be the ski poles that you'll glue to those arms. You're going to need some skis. I used some popsicle sticks that happen to be the color blue, but any color is fine. The natural ones look really nice. And if you want to color them, you could always paint them or make them with magic marker. And you'll also need a scarf. That's made out of some blue felt. The edges have been frayed to look like a scarf. The last thing not pictured here is some string. We'll need that in case you want to hang this on your tree, but we are good to go. Let's go. All right, step one is to glue the head on. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right here, on the top of my walnut. You can kind of make a lot because you want it to stay. Just put it on a little bit at an angle and hold it. All right, for step two, we're gonna put a little piece of twine on it to hang on the tree. You can really use anything. You can make it sparkly, you could do it more natural like this twine. It all looks good, just your personal preference. I like to tie a little knot at the end. Makes it a little easier to glue. And the scarf is going to hide any ugliness that you have on here. So just put a big blob of glue back here. And you're just going to drop that knot in there and just kind of hold it. And all the glue, if you just hold it for like 30 seconds or so and just kind of press it down, it usually stays pretty well. All right, so I'm going to give that a few seconds to kind of harden up. All right, next let's put some glue on our skis. I'm going to drop on each one, just right about in the middle. And if there's any like strands of glue, you can pull that off later after it dries. And then you are going to just put your skis, a little space in between them. You want to just hold your skier on there. Oops, not in the video, but here we go. All right, just hold the skier on there for a minute or so, and as it gets hard, it will stay pretty well. Okay, so next up is the arms. I was just playing around with this, and I think they're a little long, so I'm just gonna cut a little bit off the tip of this. All right, and then I will probably, there's not really right or wrong way to do this, but I'm probably going to put the holes in first. All right, so I'm gonna put a little drop of glue a little ways down because I'm gonna put the toothpick in here, but then I'm gonna fold it over like the hands are holding it. All right, let's do that way. All right, so I'm just gonna let it sit out. Burnt myself a little. All right, and then just fold it over. A little trick you can do is if you have like a little extra paper clip or something, you can use that to help you push things down, and then you don't have to worry about burning your fingers. All right, so the first one is on. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, and then what I'm going to do is just glue it on right behind here. it can hit the back, it can hit the neck, probably a little bit lower on the back. And you're gonna end up with something that looks like that. All right, let me get the other side of this glued and then we'll do the next step. All right, I'm gluing the arms on. And remember, none of this is about perfection. You can make it however you want. If yours varies from the sample, that's fine, it's great. You're just making it your own anyways. All right, so I'm just gonna do that and I'm gonna push down. I'll just to show you, I'm gonna use my scissors to kind of just push it down. All right, and now your little skier has arms. All right, one last step. All right, the last step is gluing on this scarf, and you have a choice. You could glue it on so that it's going like around the front of your skier, or, you know, if he's downhill skier and blowing in the wind, you could put it that way. That way it looks like it's blowing in the wind, and that's probably what I am going to do. All right, so I'm gonna put a little glue on the front little neck, okay? And then I'm going to put my scarf, just push it in there, go under, nope, sorry, over, the wrong way. All right, and it's gonna kind of just wrap it around. And in the back, I'm going to, I think I'm gonna glue it a little bit more in here so it stays. Push that in. Right, I'm gonna do a little bit of a cross. So I'm gonna put some glue right here. I was just kind of trying to figure out how I was gonna go. It doesn't have to be perfect, but when you're done, look at this little guy. All right, so this is your holiday skier. You could draw a face on that if you want to. You can leave it just plain. It's got a ski, his ski poles, his scarf is all set for the mountain. All right, good luck. I know you're gonna do a great job.